This Christmas, we took a really great trip to Universal Studios in Florida, and we got to see lots of great stuff. Jurassic Park was one of the top ones that was pretty cool, but definitely my favorite was the Harry Potter Wizarding World. We took so many photos and a few videos, and we're going to share them with you here in this video that we put it all together. Here was a really awesome restaurant, and I was really impressed that a lot of the big restaurants actually had gluten-free menus. And then we entered Hogwarts, the Wizarding World, and I loved that the artificial snow was there along with the Christmas decorations. It felt so Christmassy. And in Florida at this time, it was actually kind of chilly, but it wasn't so cold that it was miserable. This part of the park was amazing. There were so many little touches of decorations. The food was just the right food that you would imagine it was serving, and we even got some butterbeer. However, we did have to stand in an extremely long line just to get that. It's definitely worth trying. It was kind of like a butterscotch, completely alcoholic free and also gluten free. And then we went to Ollivander's wand shop, where there was all kinds of wands. I managed to snag myself a Dumbledore wand, and we could get an interactive one or just a regular one. So with the interactive, there were little stations all over where you could use a special movement or something of that sort. And then we got to ride the Hogwarts Express, and it was really different depending on which side of the park you got on. So when we got on from the Wizarding World, there was lots of magic stuff around, like nothing was hidden, and the screen movie that played on the inside of the train was different when it happened on one side versus on the other. And so that was really neat. So the screen, it looks like you're looking out the window, and so you see like the owls flying and you see the backdrop and all of that such. But then also on the other side where your door is closed, and you can kind of see the reflection here, you hear people walking out in the hallway, and you'll see their shadows popping up on the screen that just looks like a doorway. And it was pretty neat because on one side, I don't remember which one, but like you could see like the chocolate frogs had escaped and they were climbing on the door, and it really looked very realistic. So that was pretty cool. And then leaving from the magic world and coming back into Muggle world, it looks more like London. And as you leave, it looks like what you would imagine a standard typical train station would look like. And then you come out into London, and there's like the bookstores, which you couldn't go into, and I was kind of sad because I wanted lots of magical books. But and then you can enter on the other side, which this is of course where Harry goes and gets all of his money and his books and his supplies. And Gringotts was actually one of the rides that we rode, and it was pretty impressive. And again, there's a couple stations where you can use your wand, you can perform some magic, and they did have the candy shops, and of course this massive, massive dragon that's up there. But they did have the candy shops, and you could get some of the real candy that was served. And then when you were getting back on the train, go back to the Wizarding World, it really did look like you were disappearing into a wall. It's kind of hard to see from the video, but it looked really realistic in person. And of course, the Hogwarts train is exactly like a Hogwarts train. dressed up in their visiting school gear, and that just, it set the theme so much more. The Hogwarts Castle was, again, massive. Cannot even explain how huge it really was. And the Gringotts ride is actually all within that. So they enclosed it into the inside, so we've ridden even if it's raining outside. But then it's decorated with we did go to this really great restaurant. This one was not in the Hogwarts realm, but it was still very magical. So these milkshakes were what they were really, really famous for. And surprisingly, this Brussels sprout dish that but it was absolutely amazing. They served some really neat black stone pizza. And everything was steamed. And I did manage to snag me a super chocolatey milkshake that tasted like chocolate mousse. I drank maybe a tenth of it and was overwhelmed with sweetness. But it was definitely quite the experience in that restaurant as well. I hope you enjoyed, and be tuned for many more adventures.